Hey everybody, I want to show you my setup for my motorcycle rack on the back of my Class A motorhome. Now this was some trial and error to get this right, but I thought it was worthy to show you how I got my setup. Now the first thing is I purchased, this is like a standard motorcycle rack. It comes in a bunch of different brands, but it had actually an end that was like a stopper on the end, and I just took that off because I want to be able to use that ramp on the other side to get the motorcycle down. Now I removed one roller, and that's just basically for the back wheel to sit, to give me a place like to stop. Like, okay, now stop right here. I mean, some people really make some big indentations with the rollers, but I didn't find a need for that. But what I first found was that the rack didn't stick out far enough, and I was hitting the side of the motorhome. So that didn't work out very well. And so then I used this extender. I got this extender, and I put it on, and then I found it was up too high, at least up too high for me. I was able to get it up and down, but it's pretty high, you know. So I purchased this step down or riser and just flipped it over, and so that put it at a height that made it easier to get it on and off the motorcycle, on and off of the rack, and still it's up above the ground in plenty enough height. I also locked it down with a lock, and then I put one of these brackets in here to help secure it, you know, on there so it didn't rattle. I did the same thing for the rack to the riser right here, and so it's locked in there really well. Now, one thing I'm going to show you is that I've seen this on other parts of the internet where they use turnbuckles to secure it on the pegs, and that's something that I'm going to show you how I did it. I don't think it really matters, you know, if it matters if the turnbuckle's too long, you know, but I got 4-inch turnbuckles, you know, they were a little bit short, so I just added some chain. All this stuff, these are $4. This is like $2 for chain. I think I already had this, but I put that on both sides, and I'll show you how that looks here in a minute. So it took a little bit of work to get the turnbuckles set the way that I wanted them to be set, you know, to the right lengths. But I finally was able to do it. As you can see, I got it on both sides, and this is pretty rock solid on here. But what I also needed to do was, I don't want these to come loose. You know, we don't want these turnbuckles to loosen up. So I put a strap from this side over to that side. He'll just keep them from unscrewing. So the next step would be to just strap down with some regular motorcycle straps, and we'll do that now. Okay, so here I am. I strapped down these KTM straps right here, and I hooked them to the same loops that I had down here before. I put it on both sides. Of course, you can add extra straps to your heart's content. I think we're all locked in there really well and we're ready to roll. So that's about it. And now I'm going to just put my ramp on the other side, start up the engine, and roll myself off. And that's all there is to it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.